Every morning, at exactly 6 a.m., Harold sat on the edge of his bed, staring at the blood pressure monitor. At 68, his mornings had become a ritual of worry. His doctor had warned him, "If your numbers keep creeping up, we may need to increase your medication." That sentence lingered in Harold's mind like a storm cloud. He didn't want more pills. He didn't want more side effects. He just wanted to feel safe in his own body again. One morning, after a particularly restless night, Harold stumbled across something unexpected. It wasn't a new pill or a fancy supplement. It was a simple breathing technique, something he could do right from the comfort of his chair. He tried it for 5 minutes. Then again the next morning. And then again. Within a week, something had changed. The numbers on his monitor were lower. But more importantly, Harold felt calmer, clearer, more in control. For so many older adults, high blood pressure feels like an invisible force, silently threatening our health, our independence, and our peace of mind. It's frustrating to feel like your body is working against you, especially after you've spent a lifetime working hard, caring for others, and doing your best. But what if there was one small, daily action you could take that helped you regain a sense of calm, and even helped lower your blood pressure naturally? In today's video, we're going to show you exactly that. This one breathing technique has been backed by science and used by thousands to calm the nervous system, reduce stress, and gently bring blood pressure down, all without any equipment, medication, or cost. So, take a deep breath, and let's begin. This could be the simplest, most powerful thing you do today, for your heart, your mind, and your future. Scientific explanation: how breathing affects blood pressure. At first glance, it might seem almost too simple. How could something as automatic as breathing have any real effect on blood pressure? But science tells us otherwise. The way we breathe has a powerful influence on our nervous system, heart rate, and blood vessel function, all key factors in managing blood pressure, especially as we age. Here's what's really happening inside your body. Your breathing is closely tied to your autonomic nervous system, which has two main branches: the sympathetic, often called fight or flight, and the parasympathetic, often called rest and digest. When you're stressed, whether from traffic, worrying about your health, or just feeling overwhelmed, your sympathetic system kicks in. Your heart beats faster, blood vessels constrict, and your blood pressure rises as your body gets ready to react. This response is useful in short bursts. But over time, chronic stress keeps this system overactive, and that's where the damage begins, especially for older adults whose blood vessels may already be less flexible and more prone to wear. Now here's the key: slow, controlled breathing activates your parasympathetic system. This triggers what scientists call the relaxation response. Your heart rate slows, your blood vessels relax, and blood pressure begins to drop naturally. You might even feel it: your shoulders lower, your jaw unclenches, and your whole body starts to feel lighter. In fact, researchers at the National Institutes of Health have found that just 5 to 10 minutes of slow, deep breathing daily can reduce systolic blood pressure, the top number, by 5 to 10 millimeters of mercury. That's the same impact as some first-line medications, without side effects. Other studies published in journals like Hypertension and Frontiers in Physiology confirm that breathing exercises not only lower blood pressure, but also improve sleep, reduce anxiety, and enhance focus. One reason this works so well is a reflex called the baroreceptor response. Baroreceptors are tiny sensors in your arteries that monitor blood pressure and send signals to your brain to keep it balanced. Slow breathing makes those sensors more sensitive and responsive, helping your body adjust blood pressure more efficiently. For older adults, this is especially helpful. As we age, the baroreceptors can become less sensitive, and stress or poor sleep can make blood pressure spikes more common. By using breathwork to retrain these sensors, you're giving your body a natural tool to stay balanced. But here's the most important part: you don't need special equipment, a gym membership, or even perfect health to start. Whether you're sitting on your favorite recliner, lying in bed, or taking a break in the garden, your breath is always with you. You just need to learn how to use it the right way. In the next section, we'll show you exactly how to practice this breathing technique, step by step, so you can begin lowering your blood pressure today. It only takes 5 minutes, but the impact on your body and peace of mind can last all day. 1. Step by step, the 4-2-6 breathing method. Let's walk through one of the simplest and most powerful breathing techniques available to older adults, the 4-2-6 method. This pattern isn't just easy to remember, it's designed to naturally calm your nervous system and encourage your blood pressure to drop. You don't need any equipment, and you can do it from a chair, your bed, or even outside on the porch. All you need is 5 minutes and a little patience. Here's how it works. Step 1. Find a comfortable position. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, or lie back if that's more comfortable. Let your hands rest gently on your lap or on your belly. Relax your shoulders. You want your body to feel supported and at ease, no tension in your jaw or neck. Step 2. Begin with a slow inhale. 4 seconds. Breathe in gently through your nose while counting slowly to 4 in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel the breath fill your belly, not just your chest. If you place a hand on your stomach, you should feel it rise. This deep belly breathing brings more oxygen in and signals calm to your brain. Step 3. Hold the breath. 2 seconds. Once your lungs are full, pause and hold your breath for a count of 2, 1, 2. This short pause helps regulate your nervous system and gives your body time to adjust. Step 4. Exhale slowly. 6 seconds. Breathe out through your mouth gently and fully while counting to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This long exhale is the key. It slows your heart rate and lowers your blood pressure. Imagine you're letting go of tension, stress, and worry with each breath out. Step 5. Repeat. Start the next round. Aim for 5 to 10 minutes, or about 6 to 10 cycles, especially in the morning or evening. Don't rush. The goal isn't perfection, it's rhythm, relaxation, and consistency. As you go through the cycles, close your eyes if that helps you focus. You may notice a slight warmth in your body, or a calm wave moving over you. That's your parasympathetic system activating, your body entering rest and heal mode. Common tips for success. If you feel lightheaded, shorten the exhale slightly and return to a natural breath. Always breathe through the nose on the inhale. This naturally regulates oxygen and supports nitric oxide production, which widens blood vessels. Practice at the same time each day to create a healthy routine. This technique may seem simple, but it's backed by solid research and real-life success stories. Your breath is more than just air, it's your built-in healing tool. And when you learn to guide it, you're not just calming your mind. You're also giving your heart and blood vessels the break they desperately need. 2. When and how often should you practice? One of the best things about the 4-2-6 breathing method is how flexible it is. You don't need a perfect schedule or a special room to benefit. What matters most is consistency, making it a gentle, non-negotiable part of your daily rhythm, like brushing your teeth or making morning coffee. For most older adults, the ideal time to practice is in the morning, right after waking up. This is when your body tends to be more tense and your blood pressure naturally rises due to cortisol levels spiking. Practicing just 5 to 10 minutes of 4-2-6 breathing during this time can help start your day on a calmer, more balanced note. You might even notice your readings improve when you check your blood pressure afterward. Another good time is in the evening, especially about 30 minutes before bed. This helps wind down your nervous system, improve sleep quality, and prevent overnight blood pressure spikes, which are linked to increased cardiovascular risk in older adults. If you're feeling particularly stressed, dizzy, or anxious during the day, That's your body calling for a reset. Take 5 minutes, sit down, and breathe. Some seniors even use this technique before doctor appointments or while waiting in line to calm nerves and keep their pressure steady. How often should you do it? Aim for twice a day, morning and evening. If possible, at a midday session, especially on days when your body feels off. Many people report noticeable improvements in their blood pressure, sleep, and focus within 7 to 10 days of regular practice. Remember, the breath is always with you. Use it like medicine, natural, free, and made perfectly for your body's needs. 3. Combine breathing with gentle hand-to-heart touch. To deepen the effects of the 4-2-6 breathing method, there's a small addition you can make, something almost instinctive, yet profoundly calming. It's called the hand-to-heart technique, and it's exactly what it sounds like, placing your hand gently over your heart while you breathe. This simple gesture does more than offer comfort. Studies in the field of heart rate variability and psychophysiology show that physical touch, especially over the heart, can activate feelings of safety, grounding, and emotional connection. For seniors dealing with anxiety, grief, or loneliness, this added layer of self-soothing can make a powerful difference. Here's how to do it. While practicing your 4-2-6 breathing, place one hand on your chest, over your heart, and the other on your belly. This helps you stay present with your breath. Feel your belly rise as you inhale, and notice how your chest stays mostly still. This feedback helps you stay in a relaxed, diaphragmatic breathing pattern. As you exhale, gently press your heart hand in just a bit, almost like giving yourself reassurance. You're reminding your body, I'm safe. I'm calm. I'm in control. This touch creates a biofeedback loop. Your body receives not just the physical cue from your breath, but also the emotional safety from your touch. For many older adults who live alone or spend long periods without physical contact, this method can be surprisingly powerful. You may also wish to pair this with a calming phrase in your mind, like I am peaceful or my heart is steady. Repeating this silently can reinforce the sense of inner calm, especially when practiced regularly. When breath and touch work together, your nervous system doesn't just relax, it resets. That's the healing power of connection, even with yourself. There's something profoundly humbling about realizing that healing doesn't always come in the form of a pill or a machine. Sometimes, the most powerful medicine we have is something we've had with us all along, our own breath. If you've ever sat in the doctor's office, watching the numbers on the blood pressure monitor climb higher than you expected, you know the sinking feeling that follows. Maybe it was frustration. Maybe fear. Maybe just a quiet sense of defeat, like your body was slipping out of your control, one beat at a time. But here's the truth that doesn't get said often enough: your body is not broken. It's listening. It's responding. And with just a few minutes a day, you can begin to rebuild trust with it, starting with something as simple and sacred as your breath. Think back to the story of Harold from earlier. At 68, he wasn't looking for miracles. He was just tired of feeling anxious, tired of watching his health slip, tired of the pressure, literal and emotional, he felt every time he wrapped that blood pressure cuff around his arm. When he discovered the 4-2-6 breathing method, it wasn't flashy or complicated. It was slow, steady, and quiet. But it worked. Within just a few days, Harold felt more in control. His numbers began to improve, not because he'd changed his medication or bought an expensive supplement, but because he took a few minutes each morning to breathe with intention. And more than that, he began to feel peace again, the kind of calm that settles deep into the bones, the kind that says, I'm going to be okay. Maybe you've spent years feeling like your health was a battle you couldn't win. But this breathing technique offers a different message: you don't have to fight your body. You can work with it. And the best part? You're not too old to start. In fact, the older you are, the more your body craves this kind of gentle rhythm. Your heart has worked hard for decades. Your nervous system has carried the weight of countless worries. Don't they deserve 5 minutes of kindness each day? This is about more than just blood pressure. It's about reclaiming a sense of power over your health. It's about giving yourself permission to slow down, not because you're weak, but because you're wise enough to know that real strength begins in stillness. Breathing deeply, slowly, and intentionally is an act of self-respect. It's a message to your heart, your mind, and your body: I am here. I am listening. I care. So if you've been searching for something small you can do every day to support your health, this is it. You don't need expensive tools. You don't need perfect form. You just need you, your breath, your willingness, your time. 5 minutes each morning. 5 minutes before bed. That's all it takes to begin calming your nervous system, balancing your heart, and gently lowering your blood pressure in a natural, meaningful way. No, this won't erase every health challenge. But it will give you a steady place to stand, a quiet rhythm you can return to when the world feels too fast, or your body feels off balance. And sometimes, that's all we really need. If there's one message we hope you take away from today's video, it's this: you have more control over your health than you've been led to believe. And sometimes, the most powerful change doesn't require a prescription, a specialist, or a complicated routine. It starts with a single breath. The 4-2-6 breathing technique isn't a gimmick. It's not just a relaxation trick. It's a proven, science-backed method to help your body shift out of stress mode and into healing mode. By practicing this technique daily, just 5 to 10 minutes in the morning and again in the evening, you're sending a clear message to your heart, your brain, and your entire body: it's safe to let go. It's safe to rest. We're okay. That message matters more than you know. Thousands of seniors across the country are discovering that breathwork doesn't just lower blood pressure, it improves sleep, sharpens focus, reduces anxiety, and builds confidence. And it's all happening without side effects, without expensive programs, and without stepping foot in a doctor's office. Just a few quiet moments a day. That's it. So here's our challenge to you: try it for 7 days. Set aside just 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening. Use the 4-2-6 method. Sit quietly. Breathe with purpose. And notice what shifts, not only in your blood pressure, but in how you feel about yourself and your body. Then, come back to this video and let us know in the comments what changed for you. Share your story. Because when one person speaks up, it encourages someone else to begin. And if this video helped you, if you learned something new, or felt even a little bit more in control, please share it. Send it to a friend or loved one who's also managing high blood pressure. You never know whose life you might change by passing this along. Finally, we invite you to subscribe to our channel, ElderSpark. We're building a community of older adults who want to live smarter, calmer, and stronger with age. Every week, we share practical, research-backed habits that can help you feel better naturally, without the noise or fear. So breathe deeply, walk gently, and remember, it's never too late to begin again. You're not alone, and we're right here with you. Let's quickly review what we've learned today. High blood pressure doesn't always need aggressive treatment to be managed. Sometimes, a few minutes of focused breathing each day can make a meaningful difference. The 4-2-6 breathing technique is simple. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Practicing this for just 5 to 10 minutes, twice a day, especially in the morning and evening, can activate your body's natural relaxation response, gently lower blood pressure, and ease anxiety. Adding a gentle hand over your heart can deepen the effect, providing a powerful emotional connection and calming the nervous system even further. This isn't just about numbers on a monitor, it's about reclaiming peace, confidence, and control in your daily life. And it's something you can begin right now, wherever you are. So take a breath. Feel your heart. And know that with small, consistent steps, better health is within reach, naturally and gently.